Let's jump right in without hesitation, without waiting. Because I'm very late. I'm very late. So let's just continue and pretend like I have been playing for the past 30 minutes. Hey Crusher, how are you? How has your day been? Hateful. We're not going to wait any longer. To my defense, I am this late because my sister woke up late and I had to talk to her a lot. Like a lot. And I just noticed I ignored some emails on my phone. Oh yeah, Discord. Update your username. Yes, yes. Literally forgot about that. Out of my mind. Completely forgot about it. Hateful. Oops. You're just a little on sleep. What do you mean? And I'm doing good. I actually took a break today from working on commissions, which is something I rarely do, but I really felt like I need a break. So I spend my whole day doing what I want to do. And that was playing Elden Ring. For hours and hours. Because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to play the game where I die. And I enjoyed it. But it's literally, that was my whole day. Okay, I think I stopped the last time just before the election, right? Like most people are about to vote who we want them to vote. Also, I have an idea how I can get inside there. I have an idea. I have an idea how I can do it without having to actually do the quest. You will see. First of all, let's start the election.
Ave again. Did you find what you need?
I did. Hey Muran, how are you? How has your day been? Excited what it sounds like. You didn't sleep much, only like 3-4 hours the last few days. Why? What happened? Is there something particular keeping you up?
It must be complete. It'll be white.
Can we start the election now?
As I said, I'm planning to hold it before dusk. But I suppose...
I just... holding it early may prevent conflict between the voters.
Yes. I have overheard.
If you lag an ass, you have barely slept. I'm so sorry. What kept you up too?
Conflict. Very well. I'll get things started right away.
Let's go. It's voting time. I can. Oh, where are you? Where did you go? Porn. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
It is time. Let us meet to elect our magistrate.
Let's go. Let's go. You wrote things down, preparing a few things. Oh. Oh, is it because of my birthday coming up? Is it? It's voting time. Let's go. Let's go, everyone. Oh, I see what you're doing here. What do I want to stand? I think I want to stand here. This is nice. Sounds like your proposal. Oh no, I hope not. Well, now I'm getting nervous. Who is missing? Like, is there still people coming? Oh, wait a second. Only men can vote. Never mind. I was like waiting for the women. But I forgot. It's only men that can vote. Ahem. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just here to watch. I can't vote anyways.
Voters gathered here to elect the city's magistrate. The candidates are Sextus Sentius Imperius,
Sextus.
and
Ooh.
lead nominee Gallus Galerius Helver. Marcus Malleolus Gurges withdrew his candidacy earlier today. As agreed, we shall dispense with ballots and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make this quick. As I
My
said,
birthday's
your
already
name,
planned.
call
Ooh,
your
I'm
vote.
excited.
I'll start with you, Horatius.
Sentius, of course.
Georgius.
Galerius.
Yes!
Saved the life of my dear friend Fabia.
Yes!
Sentius.
Virgil.
The man who put a stop to the threats I've been receiving. Galerius.
Yes!
Ulpius.
Galerius, the man
Yes!
who saved my life.
Rufius.
The man who treated my rheumatism. Galerius.
Yeah!
Citizens, you have made your decision. Your new magistrate is Gallus Galerius Helver.
What?
It has been decided. Magistrate
What?
would you like to make a brief
Reaction.
address?
What?
I just want to say, this isn't something I ever wanted. Now that you put your trust in me, I'm going to do everything I can not to let you down.
Hey, Sora, I'm glad to hear you're doing good. I'm doing good too. I had a nice day.
But I promise you, there will be changes. My first order is that Dooley is to be freed. Horatius, release him from his cell immediately. Please. Wait, do I need to say please? I suppose not. That's it.
Aw,
You can
cute.
all get on with your day. Nothing else to see here. Move along.
I just thought he's about to assassinate him the way he ran. I did it! Hooray! 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 I hope I have a lovely day. Yes, I had. I took a little bit of a break today. And spent some time doing what I want. It was nice.
Magistrate Galerius here has ordered your release.
Just missing no sleep. I hope you will sleep
Sorry it
better
took so
today.
long, my friend. And it wouldn't have happened at all if it wasn't for a newcomer. So be sure to offer your thanks when you can.
I will. I will. Thank you, Galerius.
Aww.
I'm so happy.
I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got a lot of work ahead of me. Why don't you go to the baths? Then tell Georgius I said you could have some new clothes. Then I want you to go home and rest. I'll speak with you soon, Dooley.
Hello? I'm Dooley.
Yes, that is me.
Thank you.
You're
You
welcome.
can have, and maybe you can help. My friend Hannibal used to look after me, and he said he always would. But then he died. But before that, he told me if anything ever happened to him,
Bald pat his
I'd
head
find
now.
something very precious.
That would infantilize him, wouldn't it? That door doesn't like him, yet the door tried to squash him. Hey, Bamboo. How are you? You help, but probably you would just be dying inside. I hope not. That's
He
terrible.
gave me a key to the cisterns and told me to keep it safe. He said there's something very precious way up high. Please help me find it. Please. I had to keep it a secret until I found someone I could trust.
I will help you.
Here's the key.
Thanks. Finally. Key to the upper
Hope you
cistern.
find it. In the cisterns. Oh, look over there.
Maybe it's treasure.
Oh, Dooley, don't do it.
I could see it for myself.
Dooley, don't do it.
And it's just lying out here.
Either way,
Maybe nobody wants it.
that's mine.
Just
Okay, I know this one. Oh. Oh, it's, of course, it's him. It's Dooley. Of course, it's Dooley who fucks up. I should have known, to be honest. It makes sense it would be Dooley. Makes sense, right? I should probably tell Galerius about it, that Dooley is going to be the one to do it. Right? And just to spoil me a little, it's also something for me. No, don't make me nervous. I already planned to not stream on my birthday. But did Baldi do? He stole something.
Mind telling me who...
And stealing is a sin.
Alright.
Timalius, you know his real name is Quintius, thanks to Claudia, and that Nero sends his regards. Tell him to withdraw from the election and release the debt bondsman. Oh shit. Okay, now that we have that out of the way, I actually... it is nothing for my birthday. Is it for Valentine's Day? Which is tomorrow.
Melodies fetch again.
Maybe. Exposed. Okay, so I have an idea how I can do the quest, how I can get inside there without actually doing something that is against my moral. Because I don't want to steal. Right? I don't want to do anything bad. Come here. Talk to me.
You there? Now
Yes, we will do it.
and here I up with you. And excellent. Now I have a plan. But first,
I am.
Diana is our goddess of the hunt, the moon, and the underworld, depending on who you ask. The one thing priests and poets agree on is that she carried with her a gun, and it just... And would you... Precisely. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent in that temple staring at it, trying to figure out how to retrieve it without... Oh, God! No, then, but mate, no, but it might... Now. Because the gods would see you, of course. So,
I will do it.
wonderful. Now, if you'll hand over your bow, I can get started applying a layer of gold leaf. This is a quality weapon. Now,
So that is the thing.
and here we are. A gold...
I don't actually have to do the quest, right?
Now, I've gone and unlocked the Shrine of Diana for you, so as quick as you can... Watch over you.
Right, I don't actually have to do the quest. If I get a key or something, I can do it, but not finish it. I just have to break the rule quick enough. And never give him the bow. Besides, it's always going to reset anyways, right? Uh-huh. Oh my god! I could shoot that one down. I cannot shoot it down, never mind. Oh, there it is. Wait, what was I supposed to do? I'm such an idiot. What was I supposed to do? I thought I was supposed to like swap out the fake golden bow for the real one. This crashing down of the temple surprised you every time. Me too. We had such a loud bang today and I don't know where it came from. I was just chilling at my PC and suddenly out of nowhere it sounded like someone crashed with their car against a wall or a truck. It was so loud. The kitties got super scared and the children outside, they stopped And then I overheard them talking about them being scared that we might have a war. Because it sounded like a fucking missile, an explosion. Like, what the fuck? So that was scary. I don't know what it was. You had that yesterday, it sounded like an explosion. Exactly. I have no idea what's happening. So about the fake golden bow. Oopsie.
Is that you, partner? Do you have the bow? Wonderful. Just go ahead and slip it under the door.
I knew I shouldn't have trusted you.
You did. And now, here we are. With me out here, and you in there. Until you give me my bow.
How's that not against the golden rule? You said you'd split the riches between the two of us.
No, technically, I never said that. I said, if we were to split all those riches between the two of us, infinite wealth is still infinite. It's hardly my fault if you can't tell the difference between a hypothetical and a promise, now is it? Oh, I do love a good loophole.
Let me out right now. Or when I free myself, I'm going to kill you. How can I trust you after you double-crossed me like this? Nah, let me out. I will kill you.
Threat, is it? See, your first problem is you're in there, and I'm out here. Your second problem is the golden rule. What are you gonna do? Kill us all? It's an empty threat.
No, I can do it. It's loops for me.
And don't even think about giving me the fake one. I'll recognize my own handiwork.
Even if I give it to you, you'd probably just leave me in here. Forget it.
I would reconsider my position quickly if I were you. I'm not sure, but you're stuck in there with a hornet's nest, and they can be rather aggressive toward intruders. You know, some say it takes 27 hornet stings to kill a man, but I always wondered how anyone could have known that. Let's find out how many it takes to kill a woman, shall we?
You disgusting, disgusting man, aren't you? Escape the temple. How do I escape the temple? Can you still shoot it? But if I shoot it... You mean the nest? Use the bow. I turn it to gold. Of course, I turn it to gold. Of course. Well, that makes sense. I can turn people to gold now. You want that bow? Me too. Well, now I have to be careful which bow I use, right? Because this is the normal bow. This is the golden bow. And this is the flashlight. And I'm very scared I might, by accident, use the flashlight. Oh, yo, let's not. I just want to learn how to climb, to be honest. I know how. If I shoot... Oh my god. It's because if I shoot with the bow gold, it will turn to gold. And then I can walk on it. That is so smart. That is so smart. Just a sponge and a stick where people watch the dirty butt with. Yeah. And the dirty pee-pee too. I don't know which one is more mortifying. Oh, look at this. I know the skeleton.
My beloved Galatea, I write this.
Since when is the
so that
narration?
one day, when we're finally together, you will understand what I've done and why I had to do it. The others will call me mad or a monster, but I don't care what they think. Everything I'm doing here, I'm doing for you. I'll start at the beginning. Soon after my arrival here, as I walked down a corridor lined with golden statues, I thought I heard a whisper behind me. A rasp of air, as if vocal cords
It's
of mortals
Navia.
strained to say a word or two. I tried to dismiss the idea, tried to concentrate on my work as the city's medic, but that tortured whisper haunted me. Weeks later, in the hallway to the bathhouse, I heard it again and found myself drawn to the statue of a Roman woman wearing a stola. Her face was contorted with anguish and fear, and, disturbingly, it was as if she was looking right at me. As I walked past her, I heard that strained whisper again, and turning back, I discovered that even though I had moved, she was still looking right into my soul. That was when it dawned on me. This was no statue. This was a woman trapped within that golden prison. Naturally, I told the others, but when I could not reproduce the results of my experiment, they would not believe me. But from that moment on, I knew the full horror of this place. Immobilized within these statues are living human beings. It was that day, my love, that my heart broke.
Yeah, I don't like that thought either. Okay, so that's literally what I thought too. So we are about to get into the villa. I know. Look in my direction, huh? Wow, can I even do the jump? How the fuck am I supposed to do it? Never mind, I did it. I'm like a very athletic person. That's so cute. I like that. I like that a lot. That effect is so sexy. That's so crazy. I really like that. That is so cool. So aren't the people around going to be like, since when is this vine gold? You know, won't it be like sus? Where's my normal bow? There it is. I don't want to like, I don't know. I feel like I'm abusing my power if I keep using my golden bow. Oh, true. I could easily, yeah, true. The leaves are like super thin, right? The leaves are just so thin, I would probably cut myself. That's so true. Wow, Bamboo. You're really like having the brain here right now. You would turn this one dude into gold. Maybe that doesn't count as killing. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh my god, you know who I should turn? Dooley. Because he is going to break the golden rule. Right. Is that a skeleton that a woman had? And tits. Well, it looks more like armor, actually. Wow, that is disgusting. It's not even like a skeleton. It's like decaying. But it's like still muscles. Oh, that's disgusting. Not a fan of running skeletons. Yeah, that's more like a ghoul. That's a good point. Crazy. Yeah, I'm not a fan either, to be honest. I rather have them being slow, you know. Mummified. Yeah. Yeah. Is there more? There's more. Wow. Oh, shit. Guys, have you seen that headshot? Crazy. Damn. Oh, yo, look at this. Look at this. It's like bone legs, but the stomach has fluid inside. Yeah, it looks like there's fluid inside this. Like, you guys have never used nail polish, have you? But sometimes if you put on headshots, sometimes when you do headshots that happens. No. Aimbot. No, that was me. That is my talent. Sometimes when you use nail polish and you put it on too thick, or you don't let the lower layer dry before you put on a second coat. This is exactly how it looks like. Hey, move. It's like you have this shiny nail polish on top with this thin layer that is dried, but everything underneath is not dried and it's like wobbly. That's literally the same. Hey Louise, how is the most lovely lady doing? I saw you bought the...
Supposed to be here.
I saw you bought the Tomb Raider backpack. Where did you buy it? That is so cool. Holy shit. Oh my god, gasp. Hello? Shit. Wrong bow! Wrong bow! Go away. They are at least stuck. I can see that there's also algae, but I didn't get it. Did I now? Don't think I did. Oh, because it's a hole. That why. Okay, I did get this one. Ah, you just had to get it. Looks so cool. Except, where did you get it? I was like, holy shit, I need that too. I need that in my life. That is so cool. What does it come with? That is so incredibly cool. I know I have to go down there, okay, but let me like just see if there is more. More and more. Da-da-da-da. There's nothing more. Guys, you don't have to look into my direction. No. I fucked up. Did I use the wrong? Did I use the wrong one? Oh shit, it's the wrong. See, that's the problem. I have too many bows. This is the golden one. Alright. Okay, this time it worked. Too many bows. Yeah, I just have too many different bows. Too many to choose from. Oops. Well, that's funny. Wait, can I go up there? I can. Oh shit, I did a mistake, didn't I? Where's my other bow? The shitty one. Oh. No. Oh, look at that headshot. Oh, another one. Sometimes I'm a little bit Wow, I can kick them. That is so fucking mean and so fucked up to kick them. I feel like I'm truly shining here with my talent. Like, truly. Look at all those headshots. A true born sniper. As a pre-order, we get a journal and pins with it, plus a bonus. For pre-ordering, you got a download pattern for Papercraft, Scion, and T-Rex. Oh, that is so cool! Oh my god, that is so cool, East. You will have to share some pictures. Fuck. So I can just turn them into permanent gold? Lol. You know what? No. No, I'm so glad that they're actually like waiting for me. That's so kind. Out of my way. Oh, I kind of feel terrible about it. I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to. Hey Toby, how are you? How has your day been? You would, but you gotta figure out where you can print them out. Oh, that's a fair point. No, I mean like share us pictures of what you got. Don't worry. Like, oh, I guess you can't really share pictures of it, right? Because you'd have to get it printed out first. Yeah, that's, you know what, that's a fair point. I did not think that far. My brain did not think that far. You know, sometimes I have a very light moment, and sometimes that moment is just gone with a snap of a finger. Just gone. I'm good, Toby. Thank you so much for asking. Whoops! That was on purpose. I wonder how that happens, that they turn and become ghouls instead of like full statues. You know? Let's save. That is so incredibly sad that they want to die. Distract them. Oh, it's a little bit too late, isn't it? I did low-key fuck up, didn't I? Well, what am I supposed to do if not do what they wish for? God damn it, I could have turned them all into gold at once. But I didn't. I fucked up. I feel terrible. I'm killing so many people. Is it even considered people if they're ghouls? I guess they can still back that they want to die, so I assume like they, I don't know. It doesn't change my consciousness being like, oh, let's see it. Oh. Huh? Look at that. They even sigh with relief. Yeah. I guess I am doing a good thing, but I'm just thinking, what if I can turn them back? But I'm now killing them, taking away the chance to be turned back into humans. I guess we don't want too many people to fuck up the vote. Key to the palace doors, finally.
My beloved Galatea.
Let's go.
After I learned the terrible truth about the golden statues, I wandered the city as if in a nightmare. What must life be like for these poor souls, entombed in gold, but kept alive somehow? Trapped in their own personal Tartarus, consigned to eternal torment, too horrific for any sane mind to comprehend. I tried to offer them what small mercies I could. I began to talk to them, to keep them company. I'd imagine backstories for them, give them names, and tell them of the world, of the histories and stories I'd learned as a child.
That sounds
As
like
the
me.
others became more concerned by my charity, I sought solitude from them, preferring the company of my tormented charges. Discovering a way into the abandoned palace, I began to spend my days walking its halls and sharing with its occupants ancient tales, my mind turning to those of Apollo and Daphne, Perseus and Medusa, and Pygmalion and Galatea. Pygmalion, the sculptor who fell in love with a beautiful statue, and who, praying to Aphrodite for aid, discovered that his beloved Galatea had come to life. It was then that I heard you whisper to me, Galatea. Forgive me. I know that is not your real name, just one I have borrowed from a story. But when I turned to look at you, I saw the most exquisite.
Oh, it's Persephone, actually.
I've ever known. Your face, forever frozen in a look of haunting sadness. Our meeting gave me new purpose, to free you from your golden prison, so that I might one day hear you speak, not just whisper your true name to me. So I gathered tools.
What is she
for the
doing?
long and difficult task ahead.
What is she doing?
Barred the doors to this place, and set
Lady?
to work.
Lady, what are you doing? What are you working? Oh, you know what? There's blood. How can there be blood? Oh my god, is it Scintilla? Is it Scintilla? Oh no, it's probably Scintilla. Because who else? Right? Who else would be capable of bleeding in this place? Fuck off. Haha! Oh shit. I didn't notice that there were other drapes. Lady, lady, call me super lady, lady, lady. Dun, 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 dun. Follow, ladies. Come on, ladies. Huh? I'm stuck. Go there. Where? Go there. Where? There. Where? Oh. Feeling silly. Oh, I can hold on to it. Oh, that is cute. That is a cute idea. That's the wrong bow. Don't, you did not see me flash. Lady, lady. Call me super lady. Lady, lady. Ah, I could have distracted them. Oh, I still can actually.
Please.
Beat the beat.
I just want to die. You.
Okay, I guess I assume that's everyone in here. Wow, that's so sad. Peel stat. Oh my god. I understand now what they are. healed statue. She is peeling the gold off their body. That is what she is doing. That's why there's blood. Because she's healing them. Oh, I did not. You know, all this time I was like, this is so odd. This is so weird. Like, wow. I only now realize it. I will kill you. Yes. No, of course. Yeah, no. Wow. And they're forced to continue living on like that. That is so gruesome. That is so gruesome that she's doing that. Crazy. Oh no, what am I about to walk into? Oh, this feels so gory to me. I'm not sure if my brain can do that. Oh, this is so gruesome. Wow. Wow, that is so sad. Hey, Timmy. You don't know the context, but you're late and not wanting to live. Oh no. You see those statues, Timmy? Someone is peeling them, and then they become this. And that's why they want to die. Because that woman is fucking peeling them. Oh, that is just so fucking gruesome. That is disgusting. Oh no. That immediately impacts my mood. Like, immediately. Take a look at the scroll near... There's a scroll? Oh, god damn it. This is quite fucked. Yeah, it is.
Galatea, my attempts at freeing these souls from their golden prisons have not been going to plan. My first charge was a Greek woman who I called Iodame after the Athenian turned to stone by Medusa. Drilling through the gold that encased her, I was vindicated by the discovery that beneath half an inch of gold, which is so rigid it must be some kind of alloy, was living flesh. Unfortunately, this golden alloy seems to have fused with her skin, so removing it exposed the sinew and muscle beneath and appeared to cause her great pain. At first, I braced myself, expecting that inflicting such pain would break the golden rule, and yet, somehow, it did not. It seems whichever god is responsible for imprisoning these poor souls does not care about their suffering at all. They are forsaken. Undeterred, I pressed on, working late into the night, attempting to remove the golden layer that encased her as delicately as I could. Eventually, I was able to free most of her body, but when I released her from her restraints, her first act was to lunge for my throat, clawing at me with all her strength and those sharp metal talons. This was my thanks for trying to save her. Whatever possessed Iodame to attack, she was clearly not a suitable subject for my experiment, and I was forced to lock her inside an isolated wing of the palace and bar the door. As I continued working on others, I could hear her flailing and launching herself at the other side endlessly. Regrettably, my other experiments bore similar results, and after relocating a few times, most of the palace is now too dangerous to work in. Still,
girl,
as much as my heart aches to know that you're suffering, I cannot risk attempting to ungild you yet. Not until I have perfected a method that will bring you back to me, whole in both mind and body, and ensuring your humanity is preserved. I promise you this. One day we will be together, even if I have to free every last statue
that
in this
is
God's
crazy.
forsaken place.
That is so fucked up. Crazy.
My attempts at
Oops.
freeing my
So she is just peeling all of them. You know, I understand trying it once. I understand trying it twice. I understand trying it a third time. I feel like after the third time, you would be like, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Oh, Demi, I'm so sorry. Streamlabs did not like your wording. Streamlabs slapped you on the butt cheek, but not the good kind. I feel like after the third time, she should have just stopped instead of continuing on. Like, just a thought. Oh! Yeah, straight up just kill them. Yeah, you got automodded and from Streamlabs at the same time. They both decided against you. You're like the villain here now. Lady, lady. Call me super lady. Oh shit. I need my bow, I need my bow. That's my golden ball. Oh my god, they become worse and worse. Look at this. Some of them she literally tried to peel the face. Like, some of them you can see that she stopped at their neck. But for others, she just straight up went ahead and also tried to do the face. Yeah, this just turned into a horror game, and I don't know how to feel about that. That's a little bit spooky to me. That's the type of body horror that is really scary to me. Oh. Fuck. It appears to be that evidently Steph didn't break the golden rule. You have to kill that one to put you into that. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. I so badly want to turn her into gold for what she did. Oops. Is it said how she's peeling them with a potato peeler or something else? She is actually a nurse and medical person, so I think she's literally using like she's using a drill. She's using a drill and a saw, I think, because one of the notes said something about using a drill. Do Amida's touch her? I will. She doesn't deserve it any other way. Half peeled statue. Oh my god. You can talk. I don't understand what you're saying. Oh shit. You must be Navia.
You must be the wretched snake who broke into my palace and disturbed my experiments. And worst of all, look at what you made me do to her. This never would have happened if you just stayed away. You're going to pay for that.
Girl. Try the golden bow. If you attack me, you will both end up encased in gold. No.
Think you can bring me down with your little wooden arrows before I jam this blade into your throat?
I'm not going to kill you. I'm going to imprison you in gold like the others. That is so fucked up. But I want to say it.
How? That's impossible. You're trying
That's going to make her
intimidate me.
so crazy, right? That's like literally what made her crazy, knowing that other people are encased in gold, and I'm just going to do the same to her. This golden bow is the weapon that encases people in gold.
Liar.
I can demonstrate in Galatia if I have to. Allow me to demonstrate on you.
Really? I'm not sure I believe you. But if you can
Yes,
undo
I
this
want
mess,
it.
I imagine it would help Lucretia ease the suffering of those still in the city. But if you're lying to me,
Wait, I already have it.
Golden Rule and kill you and everyone else in this city.
Wait, I already have the key. Oh no, what do I do? So I can't kill her because killing is a sin. I can encase her in gold. But that's like torture. I feel like she has to be punished. She has to be punished. Oh, come on. I didn't kill her. Well, who is fucking... Oh, come on. I didn't kill her. That's ridiculous. I didn't kill her. She's irredeemable. She is. Okay, let's go for it again.
And do you think... Liar. And now all I wanted was to spend my last moments with her, to see her beautiful face, to hear her speak freely, instead of in those cryptic whispers. But as soon as I began my work, she stopped whispering to me. And now
That
I
is true.
discover she started whispering to you instead. What's so special about you?
I'm not just a statue whispering to me, a lot of them do. It's always the same voice. I didn't hear any whispers. It sounds like you've lost your mind.
What
This
do you
one.
mean, the same voice?
It's like someone else is whispering to me through the statues.
Yes. I remember when they used to whisper to me. They did sound similar. I just thought it was because all voices sound the same when they whisper. But now that I think about it, they were all benevolent and seemed to share a common knowledge. But if these bodies are mere conduits for that one voice, then this body is nobody. And
Yeah.
everything I've done here was...
Yes.
Wait, I see what you're doing. You're trying to steal her away from me.
Alright, there we go.
Leave
Crazy
me
again.
Until I've done all the hard work, then swoop in. Is that it?
No, I swear.
You tried to steal her away from me, and now look what you made me do. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't peel you too.
Excuse me, lady. I've had enough of this.
You think you can bring me down with your little wooden...
Now we are back to the same. I'm not going to kill you. I'm going to do the same thing to you.
Liar. Really? I am mad, but if...
Stand back, my lady.
You did it. You took away her pain. I don't know what to say.
Women. Oh, I can't with this woman. Oh my god.
I swear I will never harm her again. I swear it. I'll stay here to keep her company. But these poor souls, what can be done for them? I've tried.
If you
everything I
didn't
can.
fucking touch her to
I
begin
fear
with, she wouldn't
the
have been in
only one
pain.
capable of releasing them properly is whichever god doomed them in the first place. In
Yeah.
any case, I must honor our bargain. Here's the key I promised you. It opens a chest in the
Exactly.
shrine of Apollo.
The god who
I
made
believe
it
there are
can
a few
free them,
things
not
in there
you, by peeling
very
them.
useful to Lucretia.
You just peeled so many people.
Please leave. The door here leads out onto the palace. Go.
You're such a fucked up person, aren't you? Oh my god, I'm so wow. She was like peeling her and being like, you know what? Nobody needs intestines, right? Who needs intestines? Oh, muscles? Yeah, I don't think she needs muscles. Who needs them? Not her. Yo. Crazy. 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 Call me super crazy. I wonder if this stays gold. Or if I have to do this every single time. I need to talk to Rufus. Oh, wow. Well, that was my leg. It's okay, we have a second leg. I need to tell someone about it. Who would I talk to it about? Like, who the fuck do I tell? You know what? I will tell him.
Citizen.
Because right now he's still like the head, right? Like, he's
I
still
hope
the
you have a
boss.
good reason for we're finally alone. We have. Is that? Look now.
Can we talk about who's going to break the golden rule? I think I know who it is. Oh, it's so many. It's so many. It's so many of them. Like, Dooley is going to steal. Theseus wants to steal, but he doesn't do it by himself. It can only be Dooley.
Why do you say that?
He broke the golden rule as soon as I had him released from his cell.
Why in Pluto's name would you do that?
You'll love that. It's like, here we have another leg. You should have clipped it so I can have it at the end of the year. Why would you do that? It seemed like the right thing to do.
The man has no self-discipline, poor comprehension of what is going on around him, and is an incorrigible rule breaker.
He's been trying to enlist help with this for months. If you don't help him, then he's not a threat. It looks like you'll have to continue your investigation. Now...
Well, how do I tell him about the crazy woman?
Thank you.
Like, how do I tell him about the crazy woman that is peeling statues? I just...
You're allowed a weapon and I'm not.
It's because I'm a woman. That's why.
Hey,
Alright,
you're not thinking about
Demetrius.
going into the system, are you?
Demetrius.
Whoa.
Yeah, shut up. Go back to doing your push-ups. Alright. It's time. Wait, but how is it possible that there's a skeleton alive? Because I'm pretty sure the skeleton did not get peeled. It just looks like a skeleton. Oh shit. Oh, so they do die if I do that. That's interesting. Who peeled that one? Out of the way. I'm a woman on a mission. Now let's see if I can find Scintilla. Really? It wants me to fucking jump? Do I look like Tomb Raider to you? Oh, that's scary. Oh no. Yeah, never mind, I did it. I'm like a spider monkey. Scintilla! Oh, Scintilla. What the fuck?
You. Who are you? Did he send you?
Who?
Juno, you're here. You have to help me escape before that monster comes back.
What is going on?
I found a way out through the Gate of Horn, but it's locked. So I told him about it, and instead of helping me escape, he locked me up. He wants to keep us all here forever, or until we're turned to gold.
Oh.
He's a monster. You have to let me go so we can kill him and take his key.
Who did this to you? Oh, it's my favorite book trope. Who did this to you?
Sentius, my adoptive father. Furies, help me.
It's Sentius!
Crucify him.
How hasn't this broken the golden rule?
No. He said the gods are on his side because they don't want us to escape either. Behind me, there's an aqueduct tunnel bringing water from outside the city, so it should lead us outside. The only problem is it's barred by a heavy locked gate, and he has the only key. I'm going to take that key from around his neck. I'm done caring about the golden rule. There won't be enough time. Just you and me. What do you say?
What if I round everyone up so they are ready to escape once the golden rule is broken?
There's no time. Wait, did you hear that? He's here.
Yeah, let's go.
Thank
Let's
you.
go. Run.
Wait, did you hear that? He's here. He must be coming in through the door behind me. You distract him. Stay right here and keep him talking while I look for something I can use.
I do have a golden bow.
What did you do with Scintilla? Where is she?
You are human garbage! Huh? Oh my god. That's what I call my mother too!
So that is how it's going to be. Oh well, this doesn't change anything for me. It's a shame, really. If you'd just done what you were supposed to, you'd have been looping through time forever until you gave up and killed yourself. Just like that soft-hearted pleb pal.
Oh, wait, what?
Come now. Surely you didn't think you were the only one here who remembered everything. You see, my connection to the portal somehow preserves my memories from one.
He always remembers.
Whether that was Proserpina's intention or a happy accident, I'll never know. But I'm surprised you hadn't noticed. Here I was thinking you were a little bit sharper than Al was. Or perhaps you're just more willing to break the rules. He was a moralistic fellow, never once compromised on his principles.
Oh no, don't say that. I would feel bad.
He relived this day many thousands of times before we finally had this conversation. I watched him come through the portal each time, always a little older, a little more disheveled, a little more haunted. And when he finally saw the futility of it all, as you're about to, it broke him. He drank a
That's why we
wine,
saw him dead.
tied a noose around his neck, and took his own life, just before he was shot with a golden arrow. The next time I awoke, you showed up, but You've caught up to where he was so quickly. I'd have preferred
Yeah.
to give me more time.
I just have no morals, dude.
Success. How many extra days did you give me? Almost 15? I should be grateful for your stupidity. In any case, there's no escape for you except the path that Al took, the path he wrote about on his tablet. What was it? Ah, yes. Better to end it all now than find out what awaits you beyond that portal. So, you discovered my secret. So what? What are you going to do about it?
His daughter in the background. So you asked me to figure out who was going to break the golden rule, knowing I would fail every time. You knew there was a way out and even locked up your own daughter. So you asked me to figure out who was going to break the golden rule.
Way you could have succeeded. Every
I have to
soul who has
distract
ever
him,
found
make him
themselves
talk.
here has broken the golden rule eventually. It is inevitable. Man will always sin sooner or later. Any idiot could tell you this, but where others might
Centilla,
see
do it.
I saw opportunity. As I told you the first time we met, I found a way to cheat death by reliving the same day over and over again forever. And I will continue living long after your dust.
The issue is, if he dies, who makes us loop?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because I have grown attached to all this. My title, my beautiful villa, the sun on my face, the music of birds chirping. And as long as this day keeps repeating itself, I get to enjoy it all, over and over again, for eternity. Don't you see? I have found a way to prolong my life indefinitely, to cheat death. I have become, in effect, as immortal as the gods. Can you honestly say you would not wish the same for yourself?
I would actually. I want to be a vampire. I actually do want this. Well, let's see you cheat your way out of this.
Do you really think you can take on a Decurion with that flimsy little bow?
I probably could, but I'm going to let her have this one.
Centilla? Where is she?
I'm right here, Father.
She put him on fire.
The many shall suffer
Oh,
for the sins of the one.
Come on, we have to go. Hey, what's happening to you? That light, it's so bright.
oh shoot. Of course, no one can open the portal for me, so I never came and freed her. But I can stop all.
Hi there. Gave me a bit of a fright. Thought I was in here alone. I'm Al.
Yeah, he just burned away. Just quietly. Alworth, I came in here to find
Well,
you.
Here I am. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
I'm Khaliva.
Really? That's strange. I was just reading an old tablet I found here. Well, trying. My Latin is kind of rusty, but the last entry mentioned someone with the same name. It described an event about 2,000 years
This is
ago.
going to
Someone
create
with
also
your name
paradox,
appeared in the
because if
city
Elle
after
never
trying to
goes
usurp
in there, then we never go
Finding
in
an
there.
imprisoned woman named Centilla, who then murdered her captor, breaking some kind of ancient law.
Yeah,
It said the
that
attack
happened.
caused golden statues to come alive.
Yes.
Hunting down everyone in the city and turning them into gold.
Yes.
Apparently, the only person to survive.
They're
was
also very
Centilla.
bad at shooting.
The stranger disappeared in a flash of light.
Yeah, that was me.
What? You're saying you were here 2,000 years ago? I'm not sure I understand.
Actually, I am from the future. And I just came from 2,000 years ago. So, I don't know how that maths, but there is some math happening. So, I'm actually from the future past. Yeah, I will settle on that. When I first arrived here in the present day, I found your corpse hanging from a noose.
I'm sorry, come again?
I still have the suicide note you carved into this tablet here.
Let me see that. God, why does this writing look so familiar?
It's
I've
yours.
spent a lifetime in this place going around and around in circles. This
Welcome to the day of
This
tomorrow,
is disturbing.
exactly, Will.
But I don't understand how I could have written it.
Probably with a pen, dude. It was written by a different version of you. I changed the past and your fate.
I'm not following.
I helped Scintilla kill the man who opened that time portal and drew you back in time, preventing it from ever happening.
So you're saying, because a man from 2,000 years ago is dead, he never created a time portal, so I never went through it, and that's why I don't remember any of this. I guess you saved my life then, as well as helping that poor woman to escape.
I love that he just believes me. He's like, yeah, that kind of checks out. Enough talk. How about we get out of this
Maybe
place?
we can escape through the same aqueduct Scintilla used, if we can find it.
It's right here in the cistern. Follow me. Wow. Follow me. Come and get illusion. Hey. Delicious. You're following me? We did make it out. Wow. It's crazy. Hey, L? I think I lost L. He's so fast. I literally just got out of the tunnel and he's already here hammering. That's some crazy behavior.
I'm gonna pause here for a moment and make sure nobody else has ever lured into this temple.
Yeah.
You go on ahead. I'll be there soon.
Thanks. And then we married and we had children and I called them Scintilla and Galatea. And Pomegranate. Yeah, I feel like that's a nice name. One of the children is going to be named Pomegranate. Drinky, drinky, I will drink in a second. Wow. Karen. Karen, we need to talk. Karen. Karen, you asshole. Karen, you piece of trash.
But you're alone. Does that mean
Karen. I found him.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you so much. I was beginning to think you'd both become trapped in there. Why don't you tell me what you discovered while we wait?
I discovered your real name is Karen. Or was it Curdy?
Ah, I see. I thought you might. Well, now you know. I suppose you have questions.
Who are you really?
You can just call me Caroline, if you like. I'm sorry I was not completely honest with you when we first met. I do not enjoy deceiving people. Believe me, I do not. But I have learned, from 5,000 years of experience, that most people find comfort in familiarity, in gradual change, and coming to see the truth in their own time.
That's fair.
That you died, of course. You were dead when I brought you here. My role, as the servant of the god of the underworld, has always been to assist the chosen to cross the threshold from the land of the living to the land of the dead. Usually, when people do not remember how they died, it is
Oh
because they
no.
suffered a
How
terrible
did I
trauma.
die? Did I drown?
Most souls would rather not remember. Ask yourself honestly, do you really want to know?
Yeah, I do.
As you wish. You were
Was it by
murdered.
L?
You were exploring an old tomb when you discovered a cache of forgotten relics, including 2 silver coins of ancient origin.
Unfortunately, as you emerged into daylight, you were set upon by two thieves. A nearby hiker saw the scuffle break out and leapt to your aid, trying to help you recover your bounty. You both fought bravely, but your assailants were armed, and you were not. There was nothing you or your ally could have done. He died instantly at the scene, and you followed a few hours later. That man's name was Al Worth.
Of course.
You were each in possession of a sacred coin, called Kaerun's Opal by some. And so it was my duty to bring you here.
That's what I thought. So what is so special about them?
Perhaps you have heard the tales of the Greeks and Romans burying their dead with a coin in their mouths to pay the ferrymen for passage across the river. Well, those stories contained a seed of truth, but not any coin would do. A long time ago, my master created 1,000 silver coins and had me distribute them across the world. My orders were simple. Whenever a person died in possession of a coin, I was to locate them and ferry them here.
Why?
That is a question you would have to ask him, if that were still possible, in light of the path you have chosen. I am just his servant, doing his bidding. Only now, I find myself bereft of purpose. You see, the coins on you and Al were the last of the 1,000 in existence. There is nobody else to ferry here. Nobody to keep you company. After 5,000 years, the underworld has finally run its course.
Can you return us to the land of the living?
I see no point in keeping you here. But I have to ask one thing. That you keep this to yourself.
Look! Here comes Al now. Al! It's so good to see you. You were gone so long I thought I'd never see you again.
Kinda lost track of time in there. You wouldn't believe what we found. The ruins of a long-forgotten city. And there was
Look,
a
he even has a
tablet
cut
2,000 years
at his
ago.
head.
Supposedly, the city was destroyed when a woman murdered a tyrant with the help of, well, my new friend here. I know how crazy that sounds.
Maybe not that crazy. That woman. I don't suppose her name was Scintilla?
How could you... What?
She left a tablet of her own. I stumbled across it while I was waiting here. I think she meant for you to read it. Here, take a look.
For me? Me? Oh, I wanna read
know
it.
what became of you, or if you'll ever read this, but I want you to know that I will never forget you, or what you did for me. It pains me that so many dear friends were not so fortunate. Ulpius, Cynthia, Lucretia, Horatius, Galerius, poor Dooley, and the others. But please understand, their blood is on my hands, not yours. I will live with the consequences of my actions, and all I can do is move forward, trying to show others the same compassion you showed me. I promise you that saving my life will not be for nothing. Scintilla.
Sounds like you meant a lot to her. I'd love to hear your story, but first, you two look exhausted. Why don't you hop in my boat and rest while I ferry you back to civilization?
Aww.
Sounds good to me.
And you? Are you ready to go home?
Let's go, Karen. The one that got away. Okay, so let me think. I know one ending. One ending has to do with me actually using the last stone tablet that I found, right? I guess the other ending would be not freeing Scintilla. I'm not sure. I'll have to try it out. Hey Yuri, how are you doing? How are you feeling? Load the game. I don't want to load it when I'm in the cistern up there. And my day has been nice. I spent most of my day just doing what I want. I took a break from commissions, so I feel very nice. So I can't go to Sentius now and be like, hey, I know what you're doing, because in this playthrough I don't know it yet. I know the priestess, I know. Actually, what if I tell the priestess about it? Can I tell the priestess about it?
I hope you're coping.
Either way, let's see. Open now. You can tell the sister, but I can't tell the sister because I don't know it yet, right? I can't tell the sister if I go there and I don't free her. And I think that's what I will try next. I just don't free her and see if I can tell everyone and see if I can get everyone out. Loading. Hades, Lord of Many, grant me an audience. I can't read Osiris without simping. Oh, it's so bad. I have to say his original name right. So what was it? Pluto, Osiris, Hades. But Hades came after Osiris, right? And Pluto and Hades came the same one. So is it Nurgle? Will I die? Is it the wrong name? It's the wrong name. He does not like that either. He didn't like that one either. Of course I had to use Pluto. That's so unfair. Stop simping. I cannot. I can't, Yuri, you don't understand. Oh god, okay, I see. I'm going backwards. So now it's Pluto, now it's Hades. Right, with the pillars. Now it's the Egyptian one. Which is Osiris. See, if I was clever, I would have known this before. And now it's Nurgle. Ow! I got really hard whiplash from that. Excuse me. This is giving me such a whiplash. Oh, wow. Oh my god, that must be Mars. Why is Mars in the background? Who's that?
And here
oh, he's hot.
Allow me to introduce myself. As you have already gathered, I've been known by many names. Nergal to the Sumerians, Osiris to the Egyptians, Hades to the Greeks, and Pluto to the Romans. But the one
to me, you're known as Daddy.
and I've been watching you with curiosity, mortal, ever since your arrival. You are unlike the others, aren't you? And what is more, you carry a weapon that was never intended for mortals to wield, and you do it so gracefully. But there will be time for your reckoning later. First, as a reward for undoing the desecration of my obelisk, I will allow you to satisfy your curiosity. Ask what you will.
What's your story? That is so dumb.
My
But
story is many thousands of years long. You will need to be more specific. What do you wish to know?
Why do you look and sound like a man?
My kin and I all adopted this form long ago, so that we might better understand and communicate with your kind. In time, we grew fond of the sensory delights it affords: desire, joy, ecstasy, even rage and sorrow, while an acquired taste can be addictive.
Wow, they really missed out here. If they adopted a female form, they would have known such immense pleasures. Instead, they're stuck in a man's body. Oh, that's very sad. Aw, I hope he enjoys his 2-second orgasms and the exhaustion. May I see your true form? Oh, show me. Oh, come on.
Although I swore to Persephone that I would remain in this
I
form
can be
as long as we
Persephone.
remain of your kind. I must honor that.
Who's the woman on your left?
This is my beloved. Like me, she has been known by many names. Ereshkigal to the Sumerians, Isis to the Egyptians, Persephone to the Greeks.
She doesn't look alive.
Or perhaps you might know her as the goddess of springtime, the cycle of life and renewal. Your gaze lingers too long.
Oh, I like possessive man. Don't look at her like that. Who's that on your right?
That is my servant. You would have met
Oh.
by the river, though she wears many faces and goes by many
Oh, it's
names.
Karen.
Kumutabal to the Sumerians, Kirti to the Egyptians, Charon to the Greeks, and Charon to the Romans. Her role is to ferry souls between the mortal world and this one, and to make their transition as seamless as possible. For that, she earned herself the infamous, if erroneous moniker, the Ferryman. You will talk more later. For now, ask your questions.
So you're a god? Oh, what's the deal? Wait, what is this question? You're a god? He literally just explained that yes, he is a god. You heard that sermon saying what invented by the cursed to lower the pleasure men felt, so they would stop masturbating. You literally found a story that said that. Don't know how accurate it is. Must be accurate. You won the game. Yeah, I'm currently meeting up with Hades. I'm trying to maybe lock him in marriage with me, but so far he's being very persistent. This dating game is really bad.
It is a matter of perspective. God is a label I was given by you mortals, not one I gave myself. Your ancestors revered me because to them, my knowledge and technology made me incomprehensibly powerful. Just as you
And
might
hot.
say so to an insect. But despite all that, there are rules even I must obey.
He's very hard. The thing they do to baby boy. Yeah, okay. I get what you mean then. Yeah, I find it very disgusting that they still do it. Like, it's just not okay to do that to a baby that can't consent. Let's talk about something
As
else.
you wish.
Is there a place on your lab? Just asking. But sadly, that's not an option. What is this place?
It has come to be known simply as the Underworld, and it exists because of a wager I made long ago.
Okay, well, I guess give us some lessons.
That is a long story, one that began over 3,000 years ago and continues to this day. You see, long ago my kin and I set out from our home on Elysium to search for other forms of life among the stars.
Okay, this is not how I know it.
And witnessed your kind evolving from
So he's an
primates
alien.
to something lawless and barbaric. You all but destroyed yourselves, your 2 short lives being extinguished by violence and ignorance and disease. Yet Persephone saw raw potential in you. persuaded the rest of us it would be squandered without our intervention and stewardship. So we revealed ourselves to your people in a place called Sumer. We offered guidance in agriculture, toolcraft, and law, and you called us gods. For a time you flourished, but soon you were too many for us to oversee. And as you spread from that cradle of civilization, we saw something disturbing. We had sown the seeds of dependency and confusion, and soon you returned to your old ways of violence and ignorance, this time in our name. My kin had seen enough, and gave up on your kind, condemning you as barbaric and chaotic, scarcely more than animals. We began preparations to return to Elysium, our home world, a utopia unspoilt by conflict and unimaginable in its beauty. But my Proserpina could not bear to abandon your kind without guidance, and knowing it would force the rest of us to leave her behind, she made an extraordinary sacrifice. She gave up her immortality to descend permanently to the ranks of humankind. And so she began her inescapable trajectory toward death. Horrified, I acted swiftly. I placed her in suspended animation in a deep frozen sleep to prevent age and sickness from claiming her. And then I pleaded with Proserpina's father, who the Romans called Jupiter, to bring her with us to Elysium. It was and is my hope that once there, we might one day learn to undo what she has done to herself. But he refused. I did everything I could to persuade him, but he would not relent. He would rigidly uphold his final pronouncement. Humans were unworthy of ascension to Elysium, and no exceptions would be made. But seeing that I was aggrieved, he proposed a wager, the terms of which were as follows. If even one human city could prove itself capable of living without sin for a single year, then Proserpina and all of humanity would be permitted to join us in Elysium. My part would be to remain behind, the last of my kind, to watch over you without interfering, and to sit in silent judgment. And so my reward has been to languish here, enduring a 3,000-year winter, waiting for the day your kind proves itself worthy of her faith in you, so that I might take her with me to Elysium and unthaw my goddess of springtime. And here I am, after all this time, still waiting.
To be honest, that sounds a lot like a book that I would have enjoyed reading. You found a Reaper Leviathans don't respond to Subnautica. Wait, did Noodle already see one and get attacked by one? Who are your kin? Also, this sounds like a conspiracy theory that my father actually believes in.
There were also gods who, like me, have been known by many names, but perhaps you knew them by their Roman names. Our leader, Jupiter, as well as Neptune, Saturn, Juno, Minerva, Mars, Venus, Apollo, Diana, Vulcan, Vesta, Ceres, and of course, my beloved Proserpina.
Who built the city?
As the first wave of your kind arrived from
He ran away from them.
I
Gotcha.
had them build a city in their own fashion, so that they might be comfortable and recreate their lives here. I had them build the entrance as a vertical shaft leading to baths, to cleanse them of the sins of their former lives, and to prevent escape. I watched wave after wave of Sumerians arrive, and as their civilization declined over the centuries, they were replaced by Egyptians. Of course, believing themselves to be the superior civilization, the Egyptians promptly built over what had been built before, and made all the same mistakes. After another 1,000 years, the Greeks began to arrive, and then the Romans, and they all did the same thing. They built upon the underworlds of their predecessors, renamed their gods, and ensured their foundations were forgotten.
Wow. He ran away from them. Was that last stream that happened? That ancient civilizations were helped by aliens? Yeah, that's what he believes. He believes that there were aliens. No, not ancient civilization. He believes that there were aliens and they came to Earth. And that's the reason why there are humans. Like, he doesn't understand evolution, right? He doesn't understand evolution. He doesn't understand the whole thing with the comet. He doesn't understand that, you know, dinosaurs died and that opened doors for mammals to adapt to the temperature because they were already adapted to it, low-key, to evolutionize to what we are now. Doesn't believe in it. So yeah, he believes in that. So that we are kind of aliens that were left on Earth. No, that we were a project by aliens. That they came to Earth and the dinosaurs died and they were like, what is that? There's no living thing here, so let's create humans, and then they left. What debates did business in Australia? Oh god. Oh, poor Yuri. Suffering through ads. How did you decide who comes here?
To ensure the wage was fair, it was important that my subjects were chosen.
Okay. Well, I kind of like where the story goes.
Distribute 1,000 tokens fashioned from silver, a rare element at the time, across all of Sumer. Whoever died while in possession of one of them would be located by my servant and ferried to this place, with no memory of how they arrived. As the tokens were discovered, they were traded, smelted, and fashioned into trinkets, and eventually coins, spreading to Egypt like seeds on the wind. Later, when they spread to Greece, they would come to be known as Charon's Obol, or as coins for the ferryman. Some placed coins in the mouths of their dead, hoping they would awaken here, though they had no way of knowing which coins were fashioned from the original tokens. In fact, almost all of the tokens are accounted for. Only 2 remain. And so after this wave destroys itself, as it is destined to do, your kind will have squandered the last of its potential to ascend beyond this rock, and Persephone's along with it.
He played Spore. I wished he did. But basically like that, yes. Wow, 4 minutes of ads. I'm so sorry, Yuri. If I could, I would stop it. I'm so sorry. How did humans learn about the underworld?
It is a regrettable story. One of the first men who came to this place was a king of Sumer and a troublemaker.
Troublemaker.
I returned him to his people on the condition that my servant erased his memories of this place. But the erasure did not take completely, and he told stories of this place as if describing memories of a dream. His tales were committed to writing, which came to be known as the Epic of Gilgamesh, and his words were twisted and distorted over generations. Later, the Egyptians would adapt Sumer's stories of the underworld, making them wildly intricate and labyrinthine. Their Book of the Dead and Book of Gates bore less and less resemblance to this place in their priests' pursuit of profit. Then, when the Greeks began to arrive, they proved far more cunning, and in a series of incidents that will not be repeated, 5 of them escaped. A warrior named Heracles, 2 kings named Sisyphus and Theseus, a poet named Orpheus, and a Trojan named Aeneas. They each told embellished tales of this place, how to get here, and how to escape. And so from Sumer to Egypt, Greece to Rome, your kind has always told each other stories about this place, though each story contained only a seed of truth.
That is such an info dump. So this game is just so accurate in history, while at the same time being fictional. It's so funny what a fine line it walks between truth and fiction. That's so fascinating.
Of course.
Are you responsible for the Golden Rule?
That is merely the name your people have given to it, but yes, it is
Why turn people into gold?
That is a story dating back to the very first wave. After the Sumerians finished building their city, the self-declared ruler threw
What is it,
banquet
Yuri?
to celebrate. Now this man was unmarried, and many women were vying to become his wife, a prestigious position of power and influence in a new world. Of all the women, two were particularly ambitious. Both were beautiful, and both arrived at the banquet wearing eye-catching dresses and painted faces, their hair woven in elaborate fashion. The first woman, recognizing that she would require an advantage to win the ruler's affection, draped herself in jewelry, ornate necklaces, bracelets, and rings fashioned from gold. Seeing this ostentatious display, the second woman grew envious, for she had no such jewelry at her disposal. She prayed aloud to any gods that would listen to cover her in gold, and when her prayer went unanswered, she took matters into her own hands. While the others indulged at the banquet, the second woman summoned the first for a discussion in a quiet place. She checked that nobody was watching, and pushed her rival from the top of the ziggurat, where she broke her neck on the rocks below. But I was watching, and I decided to answer her prayer. I took the golden bow left behind by Diana, and I shot that woman in the heart, covering her from head to toe in a layer of molten gold. And I left her to stand there, that she might serve as a grim reminder of what befalls those who sin in my domain. But that was not enough, for the entire city was tainted by her sin, and the wager could no longer be won. So I had no choice but to wipe the slate clean. I gilded them all, to make way for a new wave, and began the wager again. And to this day, each of them, and all who came after, line the halls of this city.
Crazy.
Animate, but conscious. Suspended in time with only their sight and hearing preserved, so they may bear witness to and lament the folly of your kind for eternity, as silent golden sentinels.
Crazy. Also, that's so cool, Yuri. I love Jennifer's Body. That's such a good movie. This is such an info dump. So you're responsible for destroying all these lives. Ugh. Are we really going to be such assholes? Where did these golden bows come from? Yeah, I assume he just made them. What do you consider sin?
I've always considered that the cornerstone of morality is the ability to determine right from wrong on one's own. No attempt to lay out rules like your Code of Hammurabi or your 12 Tables of the Roman Republic can ever cover all possible scenarios. This should come as no surprise to you, since the core principle has been expressed in many forms by many of your civilizations. The Egyptians made a rudimentary attempt with do to the doer to make him do. The Greeks refined it with avoid doing what you would blame others for doing. The Roman Stoics added, treat your inferior as you would wish your superior to treat you. Even the so-called cultists hiding among you often say, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It is the simplest of concepts, and each one of you is born with the faculties required to apply it to any situation. Yet none of the peoples who expressed this rule were able to uphold it. Curious, is it not?
It's funny because I literally thought exactly that. Like, isn't it basically just don't do what you don't want others to do to you? Like, don't steal, don't kill, don't trespass, like, consent. That principle is not as easy to apply as it sounds. It doesn't seem they have been upholding it either. Oh, oh, that would be so horrible.
For you, perhaps.
Oh shit, I want to go back.
I've always considered.
Okay, wait, go back. I want the other answer.
Enough. You clearly know.
Okay, well, how do you know when people sin? Well, because he watches them. I feel like some of these questions are just not necessarily for me to ask. Like, he already said he got the bow from Diana. So I assume he just made more golden bows by using her bow. Yeah, he watches them. He literally just said he watches. He literally watches them. I've seen some terrible things here that you didn't consider sin. How could you let that happen?
To speak in sweeping generalizations, or are you going to give me an example?
Price gouging for life-saving medicine.
The merchant. How is that inconsistent with the rule I've outlined?
He wouldn't want someone else to demand an outrageous price for the medicine he needed if he was dying.
I disagree. Having watched this merchant, that is precisely what he would expect from others, and he would be quite capable of paying the price anyway.
You can't know what he would expect, you're just spectating.
Applying this rule always requires speculation to some degree. It requires us to ask what another person would want if they found themselves in another situation.
Doesn't that make it inherently subjective and unreliable?
Not if we're wise enough to know the mind of man.
And you think you know the minds of other people.
Supposing you're right, then my law has been broken, and I should turn you all to gold immediately. Is that what you want?
No, of course not. Never mind. Sorry, I argued so successfully. I'm right, and you know it.
Then your desire to be right outweighs your desire to survive. You will make a fine statue.
Just drum a wooden bow. I can turn him.
Do you really think you can wound me, a god?
Yes, because it's Diana's bow. You may be immortal, but your beloved isn't.
How dare you threaten her? This ends now. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Oh shit! Don't! Come here! Don't! Isn't he a god? Could he just like kill me, stop the doors or something? Like how is this working? Can't shoot me, can't shoot me. Whoopsie! Yeah, jumping technique works even here. Can't stop me, can't stop me. No. I can make it, I can make it. Oh shit. Go. I will survive. Oh shit, I will maybe not survive actually, now that I think about it. Oh shit, I got shot. I got shot from behind. Destroying our hard drives wouldn't be enough. Yuri, what are you consuming that you will have to destroy hard drives? Shit. I have to do the whole thing again. Ah! God damn it. We have to click through so much, don't we? I know who you are. What is your story? Your god. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. May I see your true form? Who's the woman? Who is that person? Let's talk about something else. What is this place? Oh god, it's so much talking. But at the same time, I have no idea how to do this otherwise. Like, how would you do this otherwise? This is so much lore that you literally can only find out by literally asking him.
I'm able things in the city. Their ears
See, this is what I mean. He already said he's watching through the statues.
If she was still conscious, I suppose she could, but she's not. Why do you ask?
No reason.
And what an odd question.
I'm a very odd person. I don't know what to tell you.
Do you plan to speak?
Oh yeah, wait. Depth bondage experiments on the golden statues, yeah.
Palace, yes. How is that inconsistent with the rule?
She wouldn't want to be experimented upon if she was gilded.
The rule is do unto others, meaning other people. Those statues are something else now. Bloodless shadows, mere shapes of their former selves.
But she would turn into one.
What happens to them is no concern.
That seems like an extremely literal interpretation of the rule.
Applying this rule always requires us to interpret the meaning of the words. Literal interpretation helps to minimize the ambiguities of your primitive language.
Doesn't that make the rule inherently subjective and unreliable? Yeah. I'm right and you know it. Draw my golden bow. Let's find out. Oh! Let's do this one.
The many shall suffer for the sins
Woo! Don't get shot, don't get shot, don't get shot. Run. Follow me, come and get illusion. Hey. I should save when I get out. Ooh. Oh shit, save. No, I got shot because the game loaded. That's so unfair. That is so unfair. No. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Shoot. You could take the crown. Oh. You know what? No. Shit. You know what? It did show me hers, but I was like, well, clearly I have to run. Let's load this one. Is this when I opened it? I guess we have to do it again, huh? Yeah, there it is. Speak his name. It's Pluto. I didn't pay enough attention. Hades. Osiris. I can't. I need the book now. Now I save here. Okay, well, let's do it again. Luckily, I can skip a lot. I just want to click through because just in case I know. But also, doesn't it mean after knowing exactly what the sin means, I can't just tell people?
That is.
Yeah, that's why I don't like Genshin Impact actually, because I really don't care for the story usually, because Genshin Impact is like very cookie cutter. It has no edge, and I like my games to be a little bit more adult. I like adult themes. I like romance to happen, forbidden romance. I like murder. You know, I like my games to be grimy and a little bit cruel.
Do you plan?
Genshin Impact isn't anything like that. It's just very happy hippo. Everyone is a friend and everyone is holding hands. I don't like that. And I would probably still play the game if I could skip through all the dialogue, because I really don't care about the dialogue. I don't care about everyone being friends. I hate this trope of befriending everyone. Ugh. The only thing spicy in Genshin Impact is Zhao. That's the only thing spicy, because he's like, don't talk to me, I hate everyone, but I will still save you when you almost die, and that's very hot. Like the books I read, exactly. Like the books I read. Debt bondage.
You speak of the moneylender. How is that?
He wouldn't want to be trapped in a 30-year labor contract because of a loan.
And he would never have signed a contract pledging his labor for 30 years.
The whole concept of debt bondage, like slavery, is unethical. It's illegal under international law where I'm from.
Ignoring your irritating sense of moral superiority. This is interesting. I'm curious, how do people escape poverty where you're from?
It's customary to take out a loan to buy a house and in some place to pay for an education.
I see. And how long might it take such a person to repay their debt?
It's the same. It depends. Typically decades, sometimes the entire life. Oh, I caught myself.
I fail to see how your system of loans...
I mean, he is right, but it's different.
Supposing you're right, then my law's been... Then your desire...
Why does Finnegan Fox have to be so cute? I have no idea, Yuri.
The many shall suffer for the sins.
A crown! Ooh! I got a crown, didn't I? Oh shit, I did. I'm literally like Hercules. Wait, can I shoot the shooters? I can shoot the shooters. Look at this. I will die. I literally can already tell I will die. Just one more shoot or shot and I will be dead. Like this one. I'm about to die. Ooh. Oh, how did I get there? Oh, I went too far down. Do it. I can't believe I actually survived that one. I did it! And I remember everything.
Salve, friend. Oh. You... Alright. I'll...
Wow, okay. So there's a couple of places where I can use the bow now, and I'm like super curious to know what they do. I almost killed myself. Like this one, like what's in there? I'm so curious. I need to know. What is in there? Wow, really? Bottle of wine, money and arrows. That is okay, well, sad. Is that Mr. Clee when he was young? Possibly. Possibly Yuri. Wow, wait, but oh, I guess the only thing I can do now is literally oh god, okay, wait, let me think. I thought this would have been an ending. I thought this was like, maybe it is an ending if I died. What do I do with her crown? What do I do with it? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Do I even have enough money? I do. Okay, I guess I will try and do the thing I wanted to do with Sentience. That I don't free her, go to the sister and tell her and tell everyone else together.
On your best behavior, I trust.
I have to do the thing with the stuff that will cause something to happen for the thing. Oh damn, you're right, Yuri. I do think I have to do the thing that causes the thing to happen. I do think I do have to do that. It definitely makes sense. Oh gosh.
No need for that. I just wanted to give you this willow bark to help you treat it.
A treatment? Really? Thank God. Finally.
Okay. I can't do the election because the election will lead Dooley to walk out and he is immediately going to try and steal the brass mirror. I have more options now. Yeah, I think so too, and I will try it. So I can't do the election now. I'm just waiting till he finishes, like he's now there. And then I save.
Message from Malleolus.
Yeah? Who's it from?
The Emperor. He knows Malleolus's real name is Quinctius, thanks to Claudia, and demands he withdraw from the election and release Ulpius and Iulia immediately.
Are you out of your mind, farm boy?
That's enough.
What? You're not going to listen to this, dolt, are you?
Galerius, all right, I'll withdraw, and Ulpius and Julia are free. I trust our business is concluded.
Yes, that ought to do it. I guess I'll go and tell Ulpius the good news then.
You wonder if Noodle is going to finish Binding of Isaac? Probably not. It really seems like Noodle really likes the game, which really surprised me. I didn't think he would like the game so much, that he would consistently like play it non-stop. I almost killed myself. I did almost kill myself actually. I'm so surprised, like positively, because I do like the game a lot, right? I wonder if there's a way how I can get the key so I can go there, you know? He's trying to do every achievement. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, that sounds a lot like Noodle. That sounds a lot like what he would do. Definitely. Why would he warm up for a speech if he's not going to run anymore? Okay, so... I think this is it.
Weapons are to be tossed into the chasm. Magistrate's orders.
I will save the game at this point. I can't talk to him because my character is not supposed to know it yet, right? I'm not supposed to know yet that Scintilla is there. He just needs the ghost guy. Oh, I hate the one.
Whoa.
I forgot the name because of you. Because you call it ghost guy and I forgot the name of it. God damn it, Yuri. What was the name of it? It's not Eden. What was the name? The Lost. Yeah, it was The Lost. Look at this. Took me a little bit to aim. But I did aim nonetheless. Tainted lost or something. Oh god, Tainted too. I don't know how he is managing to play the Tainted characters. They're like, oh, they're so hard to play. It like, it literally kills my fun at the game because they're so hard to play. But you know, I'm just not a fan of hard things. I like them a little bit soft and easy. Okay, let's not free her this time. Who did this to you?
Behind the...
I'm sorry, but if I let you go, everyone else is going to die. It's too dangerous. Let me see if I can persuade Sentius to let us go. Not heartless, just rational. Our escape isn't worth the lives of everyone here.
It's no use.
I'm sorry, I need to try.
You'll make it.
But I need to try. Okay, interesting. This is the way out, right? Ads again. I'm so sorry, Yuri. Unlock the upper system with Dooley's key. Oh, that's Dooley's key. Oh, Dooley's key opens the door in here. Wow. And I get out here. Okay, that makes sense. I can literally hear Scintilla crying. Okay, we will go and we
taking care of yourself.
We will tell the sister that we know where Scintilla is and that her father keeps her there. Those zip lines are sometimes super hard to use. Welcome back, Yuri. How did you enjoy your ads?
Citizen. Salve again?
I'm busy right now. I should tell him to run, right?
But he. All right.
So he will be running. Now let's go and talk to Girly Girl. Wait, can I tell him that I know what Scintilla is?
What is it? Alright.
I can't. That's so interesting, because I feel like if it was me in real life, I would have told everyone. I literally would have told everyone now. I would run around and be like, it's Sentius! It's him!
Oh, I wish
he did it! Can I talk about Scintilla?
What? Really? You...
Okay, I cannot tell the sister about it. It's crazy that I can't tell the sister about it. Does the bad guy remember you now? He always remembers me.
We have? I must... Is that a... look now.
I know what you did to Scintilla.
Me?
You're keeping her tied up in the cistern.
You know, you remind me of him.
Of Al.
Al Worth.
What? You remember him?
Sure, you see, but he was a moralistic fellow.
Yeah, it's the same speech. You knew there was a way out and even locked up your own daughter to keep it a secret? Why? I'm gonna die, aren't I?
Why would I?
If you don't hand it over, you might have an uprising on your hand. What's to stop me from taking it by force?
The only way you're getting this key. And you see, that means if I die, you'll be flung back to your original time, having caused the deaths of everyone here, and you'll never be able to undo it. Is that what you want?
It's the right thing to do.
Understand that to me, you've never been I certainly hope not. In fact, I want it to go on and on forever. And
I found a way to break the cycle and deal with it.
what are you going to do? Now, get out of my villa.
Okay, so it does not work to persuade him, but you know what?
This place.
You know who everyone likes? The priestess. Everyone likes the priestess. What the fuck is she?
Don't believe a word they tell you.
Are they? And you?
I found my way into the Great Temple.
I'm impressed. What did you find in there?
Oh god. That's a lot.
Sumerian, as in east of the Euphrates, where Babylon is. Let me see if I understand you. Our ancestors built over the Greeks' temple, copied their religion, and changed their god's name from Hades to Pluto. But the Greeks had done much the same thing to the Egyptians.
Oh, it's just repeating.
Then I've spent my whole life serving a goddess who may well have been a copy of
Does
a
the
copy
sim
of a
sitting next
copy.
to my
It's no wonder I never
VTuber has a
felt
name?
impressed
He
that
does
they
not have a
still
name.
answered.
No.
All that time. Who was I even talking to? Did I even know her name?
But he does respond well to being called darling.
I see. That is a lot to take in. I think I would like to be alone now, if you don't mind.
Oh, girly, actually, we need to
Are they
gather
again?
everyone. I cannot tell her about it.
See you again soon.
Okay. Okay, that is a cute name, right? How do I get his fucking key and save everyone? How? How? Okay, let's try and talk to Galliolus. Let's try and talk to him. Maybe I can tell him, don't free Dooley. We have to get to safety. Go there. Maybe I can talk to him. I have to talk to someone about it.
Ah, it's you again.
Also,
Hope you're settling in,
what
friend.
stops Hades
Now,
from literally killing me now?
but... Oh,
Wow, I cannot tell him. Wow, that's crazy. With that being said, I have no idea how to save everyone. That seems a little bit complicated now.
Don't believe a word they tell you.
What do I do? How do I save Scintilla?
Isn't the great temple
Neither the priestess nor everyone else works for me. And if I shoot him, I just create a paradox. Maybe that's what I have to do. Yeah, you know what?
Don't get cocky.
Let's do exactly that. Wait. There's an easier way to do this. Let's do that. We go, we free Scintilla.
Oh my, I've never seen a lamp like that.
We free Scintilla, but this time we have Persephone with us. So maybe that changes the ending, because there's literally no other way apparently. There's literally no other way to do this. Maybe I can somehow make her, like, not kill her dad? Like, we just leave? I don't know. Let's see. What if I round everyone up?
There's no time.
I'm sorry, but if I let you go, everyone else is going to die.
What? I hate you.
Okay, this didn't do anything. I'm letting you go. Yeah, right? Like, how do I get the key?
Oh, thank you.
The only thing I can think about
Wait,
is grabbing it from him. But that doesn't work.
stay right here.
Because the moment she kills him, there's a paradox. Like, I could steal his key, but why would he pray and open the portal for me again?
With Scintilla. Where is she? So that is how it's... So, you discovered my secret. So what? What are you going to do about it?
I told you I was going to break you.
Do you really think you could take... Who? Scintilla? Where is she?
I'm right here, Father.
Do it. Some have to get everyone to the cistern. Right?
Many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Come on, we have to go. Hey, what's happening to you?
That's what I thought too.
It's so bright.
Like, if I could tell Galerius, instead of saving everyone, bring them to the cistern after saving them, right? That would, like, fix so many things.
Well,
Let's see how different this is.
funny you should ask. I was described for it's God, what? I
Already know
so
that.
I maybe
That's interesting because we're going to meet Karen, and we did meet Karen at Hades' place, right? And she, like, she just stood there. He's gonna do that.
I'm gonna you go.
What if I shoot him now? I can't, never mind, I don't have the bow anymore. Only my cute little flashlight. Oh, Karen, are you gonna tell me I suck for what I did?
You're back. But
No.
why don't you tell me what you...
I discovered you're not who you said you were. I remember meeting you 2,000 years ago.
Ah, I see. I thought you might. Well, now you know. I suppose you have questions. You can just call that you died of my... You can just call me Kara. That you died. My... It means I am now bereft. There is nobody else to ferry here. Nobody to keep.
That's just the same thing.
But I have to ask one thing. That you keep this to yourself.
Look!
That is
Here
odd.
comes Al now. Al! It's so good to see you.
Kind of lost track. And there was a supposed my new friend. I
So
know.
she just lets me leave with Persephone's crown?
I don't know what became of you.
Sounds like you meant a lot. You too.
Sounds.
And you?
It's the same ending, even though I have her crown. So what do I do with her crown? Hmm. I think one ending is with the god. Should I try and get killed by Hades? But I won't, right? I will just turn to gold. So what possible ending can I get there? Try to go there with the crown. Oh, like, do it again? Do it again, but this time I have the crown. Repeat it. That is a very interesting thought. Let's do it. That is an interesting idea.
Citizen.
Because I now also know what he's doing to his daughter, right? Don't I have an earlier save? Do I already know? I do already know, right? Because this was before I knew about her, and then I saved again when I was about to tell Sentius about it. So I now can't tell the god what he's doing to the daughter, what Sentius told me. And be like, he's the one. Get rid of him. Ugh, this is going to be so horrible, isn't it? This is going to go so bad. Oh, I feel so awkward going there. Pluto. Oh shit, I'm an idiot, never mind. It's literally grayed out for me. I don't know why I'm so dumb. I'm coming back with the crown. Couldn't stop me once, you won't be able to stop me twice. I came again. But she's there. Wait a second. But she's there. With the crown.
And here you are. Allow me to introduce Nergal.
Wait, that's the same thing. See this? Oh, it's Prosperinus' crown, bro.
I would recognize that anywhere. And yet my beloved still wears hers.
Ah! Mind blow. It's a paradox.
Come by it.
I took it from her after I killed her in another timeline.
You vile, despicable creature. Why would you do such a thing? And worse still, boast about it.
I didn't want to kill her, but if you don't put an end to the golden rule, I will do it again.
You have put me in an impossible position.
I will kill her over and over again.
Murder her. And yet, if I agree, I will lose my wager and return to Elysium humiliated and alone.
Oh, shit. Well, what is it going to be, big boy? You can also take me, to be honest. I feel like Persephone might be a little bit exhausted from you now, but I'm not. I'm like up for it.
I do not see that I have a choice in this. Your treachery and savagery have opened my eyes like nothing I've witnessed in 3,000 years. And now you have shown the species' true colors. And I see that Persephone was a fool to have ever believed in you at all. This has gone on too long. It is time for me to let
Psycho? I got an achievement that is called Psycho.
But know this. If I abandon the wager and leave for Elysium, neither she nor your kind may ever escape.
We just want to return to the world.
Very well. I will have Charon make arrangements to ferry the others. But as for you, be aware you will be separated from the rest.
Why?
Once this exodus begins, the events that brought you to this moment will never have taken place, and you will have created a paradox.
I think I know what the other ending is.
Difficult to predict, but that is the risk you have taken by interfering in the natural flow of time. Now, are you ready?
I'm ready.
You would best pray our paths never cross again, mortal.
I hope we cross paths again. I think the other ending is to get this election day. I think the election day is a year later, right? I think it's a year about to happen. And as long as no one breaks the rule, everyone is gonna be sent to Elysium, right? Right? So I feel like that might be the answer.
Oh. Hi there. Gave me a bit of a fright. Well, here I am. Know who you are. Oh, did that lady in the forest send you in here after me? I guess I lost track of time, learning about the history of this place, and it is extraordinary. I'm fairly certain you and I are the first people to set foot in this city for about 2,000 years. Fortunately for us, the last person in here was a Roman man named Galerius, who inscribed an account into a tablet. Apparently, there was a community of 20-something people trapped in here, and living in fear of a curse they called the Golden Rule. They believed that if even one person sinned, an unknown god would cast them all into gold, like the 1,000 people who'd lived here before them. Then, one day, just as Galerius had finished praying for a good harvest at the shrine of Proserpina, an oracle appeared and told him how to solve the ills of the city, like saving the life of a dying woman, preventing the suicide of a man in debt bondage, freeing a falsely accused prisoner, foiling an assassination attempt, and so on. Meanwhile, the oracle walked up to the temple of the mysterious god, this one right here, and demanded an audience. And the doors just opened up to her. Nobody knows what went on in there, but Galerius wrote the oracle must have been more persuasive than Odysseus, because the next thing he knew, the ground shook and the voice of that god rang out over the city. The many have suffered long enough. Unfortunately, Galerius' account just sort of stops after that, leaving a lot of questions unanswered. What became of him and the other people who lived here? What happened to all the golden statues? And did this mysterious oracle single-handedly undo the curse that had terrorized people for hundreds of years?
I did. These Romans are crazy.
I don't know, it reads like an earnest account to me. Anyway, I think I found a way out through the aqueduct that brought water into the city. Follow me.
Right behind you. I did it. Oh, that's so fun. So this is the same ending, like
I'm gonna pause here for...
He's doing this, and I just walk out, and then Karen brings me back home. I think the other ending is literally past the day without anything happen. So I'm not sure how to stop Dooley from stealing.
You're back, but you're alone. Why don't you tell me?
I discovered the ruins of an ancient underground
Really?
city.
Sounds amazing. And did you?
Oh, this skips the whole thing.
Look, ow!
Kinda lost track. And there was a...
You two.
Sounds good.
And you?
Oh, 1 year later? Oh! Oh, that is so cool.
Hey, you made it. It's great to see you again. I read your book, and what the critics said about it. I guess they weren't ready for your theories about the underworld.
Oh, so I'm repeating history.
After everything you've been through, I thought you might appreciate some good news. So after we got back to the real world, I started doing some research into the people mentioned in Galerius's tablet. And I found something strange.
What is it?
Sorry I've been so cryptic. I've been
What
dying
is
to tell
it?
you. I just really wanted you to see this for yourself. Why don't you head on down there? I'll catch up with you at the other end.
That is
Oh, hello.
so.
You're finally here. Remember me?
Yes.
It's a crazy story. After you disappeared, Karen appeared and told us she was returning us to the world. Even gave us some coins to help us start our lives over. Only, for some reason, she returned us to your world instead of ours. Anyway, I know we only ever had that one conversation, and I wasn't even sure if you'd remember me, but I wanted to say thanks for freeing us from the underworld and giving us a second chance at life.
What are you doing with yourself these days?
Oh, I used Karen's gift to buy a farm in Umbria. Got a villa on it too, with enough room for Dooley, of course. It's hard work, but I sleep soundly every night. I'm finally my own man, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
No, you're with Equitia now?
No, I can't believe my luck either. But we're engaged and living together.
That is so
We're planning to
sweet.
get married next spring.
He
If you're
just
gonna be
got the
around,
cute
we'd love to
priestess.
see you there.
I'd love that. Count me in. It's good to
Of
see you
course,
again.
There's a whole museum full of people waiting for a chance to thank you. So you better
Oh,
keep
I'm
moving.
excited.
We'll speak again soon, my friend.
Oh god, Scintilla's not gonna be happy, is she?
You're here. It's lovely to finally meet you. Galerius told me all about you.
Damn, it's so nice to see them in like modern clothes.
So, you're the hero who somehow vanquished the last of the Roman gods. As I'm a priestess, you realize you've put me out of work. I'm just teasing. Actually, and it still feels a little sacrilegious to say this, I'm finding life after religion quite enjoyable.
What are you doing with yourself these
Galerius
days?
and I are engaged and expecting. We've just bought a lovely villa in the countryside.
Imagine
with
being
room
this
for a
rich.
large family, and Dooley too, of course. It feels like the world has just opened up for us. There's so much to learn, and so many more possibilities for our children than we ever imagined. We're just so thankful for what you did for us.
And don't forget, women can vote. Like, isn't that crazy?
Oh, it's sweet of you to ask. She recovered nicely. In fact, she's here somewhere, if you'd like to ask her yourself.
I will do that.
See you at the wedding, I hope.
Oh gosh, okay. I'm not looking forward to it. Hey, Dooley.
Hello, I'm Dooley.
I remember who you are, Dooley.
Galerius said you're very nice and a big helper. Thank you for getting us out of the bad place. I didn't like it.
What are you doing with yourself?
I live at Galerius and Equitia's house. They look after me now and help me remember when I forget things, like brushing my teeth.
I'm sorry you never found your treasure.
Treasure? Oh, I forgot about that. I like my box now. Galerius got me a box that tells stories. It's my favourite thing.
I'm glad you're happy.
Bye-bye.
It's crazy seeing everyone. Okay. Hey, Julia.
You're the Oracle, right?
Kaliva is fine.
Oh, of course, sorry. And I never got a chance to thank you for telling Galerius how to save my life. And of course, getting me and all of us out of a terrible situation.
What are you doing with yourself now?
Oh, I barely recognize myself. I'm living in a house share in London with my wonderful girlfriend.
Aww,
and I'm studying English.
she's
at
a
university.
lesbian.
Eventually, I want to travel the world and write about it. Turns out, It's about 30 times bigger than the Roman Empire ever was. Did you know there are entire continents Rome never knew existed?
Yeah.
And you can travel almost anywhere in an aircraft, which is rather like flying on a Pegasus, but much more comfortable.
Aw, she's
sorry,
cute.
You already know all that, of course. I'm just so excited. There's so much to see and learn and write about.
Seeing the world through fresh eyes sounds wonderful.
I have noticed people from your time have no idea how fortunate they are. I hope to change that. One day.
And you can vote, isn't that amazing? Whatever happened to Malleolus and
Last
Claudia?
I heard, Malleolus kept insisting he was the last rightful ruler of the Roman Empire, and wound up being committed to a psychiatric hospital. As for Claudia, she was always so viciously unhappy. Someone says she'd blown all her money on wine, trying to drink herself back to the underworld. After the horrific way they treated Ulpius and me, I can't help feeling a sense of... what's that German word? Schadenfreude?
Schadenfreude! Oh, she didn't even say that bad. That was very nice. I think you're allowed to feel that way.
Thank you. You're very kind.
Whatever happened to Aurelia?
Ugh. Someone told me she was boasting about getting her claws into some rich prince, and how she was going to be living the high life from now on. Even in your time, life still isn't fair. Apparently he'd proposed before they'd even met. And last I heard, she'd bought herself a first-class one-way ticket to join him in some exotic place called... what was it? Nigeria?
Nigeria?
Some people have all the luck.
No! No! Oh, don't worry, something tells me. I foresee terrible disappointment in her future.
Really? Huh. I feel better already. Thank
Oh
you.
no!
You too! If you're ever in London, let me know. We can go to bars and drink wine and listen to the stories of the 9 million people who live there.
I will take you up on that. Hey, Lucrezia.
You are here. It's nice to finally meet you. Lucy is fine. I'm making an effort to blend in, as you can see. We are all trying to keep a low profile. If the world knew we died 2,000 years ago and were suddenly brought back to life 12 months ago, they'd never leave us alone. Speaking of which, I wanted to say thank you in person. I'd say the gods smiled.
Oh, that makes sense.
I hear you drove the last of them off. So...
that confirms my suspicion that the day of the election is the last day of the year. Because everyone here got sent 12 months ago back because they were for 12 months in this place. While I got out now, I assume. No, it says a year later. Never mind. It's no. I'm wrong.
I'm studying to get into medical school. As much as I resented the responsibility of keeping everyone in the city alive, when it ended, I realized I missed it. So I guess I'll just keep saving the world, if begrudgingly, one patient at a time. You too. Don't be a stranger.
Aww. Is this Rufius?
Hey.
No, it's Horatius.
Hi there, I'm Horatius.
Hi,
I
Horatius.
understand we have you to thank for giving us a second chance at life, and reuniting Centilla with us as well. So, thank you.
What are you doing with yourself these days?
I'm living up north and studying in the military academy in Modena. I'm going to be an officer one day. The world's changed a lot, but some things stay the same. Would you believe we're still studying military tactics from my time? Alexander the Great, Caesar, Hannibal Barca. Still, I have to keep challenging myself to let go of old ways of thinking and embrace the new. As Seneca wrote, the ones who pioneered our paths aren't our masters, but our guides.
I'm sorry you never got to see your girl again.
Ah, you remembered that. Thank you. I grieved for a time, but that's done. In the words of Epictetus, as those who rode behind triumphant generals remind them they are mortal, remind yourself your precious one isn't one of your possessions, but something given for now, not forever.
Well said.
Thanks. Oh, and I don't know if you've heard, but a few of us are going for drinks later. It'd be nice to...
Oh, is he flirting with me?
Right.
Oh, what happened to Buddy Demetrius?
It's not my... Oh, I see what you did there. Good one. He had more trouble adapting than most. He got himself disqualified from the UFC.
UFC?
So he started some kind of underground blood sport.
Isn't UFC like wrestling?
Suppose it appealed to people's baser instincts. And they say he made some good coin, killing a bunch of men like that. But his luck finally ran out. And his life along with it. You know what they say. Live by the sword, die by the sword.
I see. That's a shame.
Perhaps.
Mixed martial arts, I
See you at
see.
drinks later, I hope.
Yes. Cynthia.
I take it you're the Oracle. Thanks for coming. Actually, I changed my name to Cynthia. I didn't want to be associated
Yeah, that makes
with
sense.
Sentius
That makes sense.
After what happened. I'm not sure if you heard, but after you drove Pluto off, Proserpina emerged from the Great Temple. She knew right away what none of us had figured out about that psychopath. He'd been keeping my little sister locked up in the upper cistern all that time.
Finally!
He's been dealt with. He's... you know what? The important thing is, we'll never see him again.
Yes, what are you doing yourself these
Anything
days?
I want. I'm a woman of means in a vast new world. I can go wherever and do whatever I
That
please.
is true.
Of course, I mostly just stay in my villa and have my servant Alexa summon things for
Of
me,
course, naturally,
because
as one
it's just
does.
awful out there. Barbarians everywhere.
What happened to Sentius? We already know.
He's still there, all alone. The last golden statue in
Oh.
the underworld. Trapped in a metal shell, slowly losing his mind until the end of time. Eternal torment. Just what he deserves, if you ask me. You too. See you around.
Okay, next area. Oh, that's so many people to talk to. Okay. Oh, the hermit! You got out too!
I take it you're the Oracle everybody's
Yes.
talking about. It's a pleasure.
I feel like I should have talked to everyone one last time before, but I just didn't. We've met before though. I wouldn't expect you to remember it.
I'm sorry, I don't remember. In any case, I'm Philip. I never thought I'd leave that cave, let alone the city. And now I'm living in the 21st century. What a time to be alive. And it seems I have your catabasis to thank for it.
What are you doing with yourself these days?
I'm working as a consultant to the Faculty of Classics at Cambridge University, helping
Yeah,
them
that
fill
checks
the
out.
odd gap in their knowledge. Not that I need the money, but I do love being around enlightened minds again. My sincere thanks once again.
Greetings. You must be the legendary Oracle. It is a sincere privilege to finally make your acquaintance. I am Georgius. I am told we have you to thank for freeing us from Hades, and for that I am most grateful. I am reacquainting myself with Greece. It has changed so much over the last 2000 years, I barely recognize it. This is at once heartbreaking and thrilling. Perhaps one day, once I have seen all of this new Greece and sampled her delights, I will settle down in Santorini in a villa overlooking the Aegean Sea. I hope you will join me there and regale me with the story of how you faced off against the fearsome god of the underworld and won.
Consider me there.
You too, my friend.
It is super whelming. I love this ending. It's very nice.
You're the one we've been waiting for. I'm Fabia. I wanted to say thanks for sending Galerius to save my life. I don't know how you knew, but I would have been crushed by that shrine for sure. I'm just so happy to be here with you and everyone together again, even if it's just
Oh my
for one
God.
more night.
What if the other ending is not that Galerius is going to be voted, but me? What if it's me? Because I wouldn't let Dooley out. I literally, like, why wouldn't it be me? I can ask. I can do everything Galerius does. Right? Free everyone. Fix everyone's lives. And then I go to the priestess and I'm like, can you make me to be voted on? And then all the people are like, well, she saved me. I'm voting for her. Right? And I won't let Dooley out. And then the day passes. The year passes of no sins. And at the same time, I would be a feminist icon.
Well, it's not like I have to work with all the silver Charon gave me, so I just do what makes me happy. Mostly that means baking for my friends and looking at memes while binging TV shows in yoga pants. What a time to be alive.
Indeed, amen. I'm glad you're happy.
Thank you. I really am. You too.
Who is the handsome person there? Who's the handsome person?
Soiree, innit?
Oh my god, it's Decius. Fuck you, Decius. He looked handsome from far away.
Hello at last. You must be the oracle I've heard so much about. I'm Dacius.
Oh, fuck you, Decius.
Listen, I wanted to express my sincere appreciation for what you did. If it wasn't for you, I'd never been able to sell all those useless old relics I accumulated. Whatever you did in that temple made me a very wealthy man.
No need to thank me. It was entirely unintended.
Such acerbic wit. I love it.
What are you doing with yourself these days?
The money I made from selling my trinkets and started investing in the stock market.
Oh,
That's where the real money is
of
now.
course. Of
In
course.
fact, I was
He's a
hoping
stock
to ask
market
your
guy.
advice, you being the oracle and future seer and all that, on which stocks I should invest in next. I can't decide between fossil fuels, tobacco, gambling and arms. What would you recommend?
Oh god. Dude, have you heard about the cryptocurrency? You have to listen to me, okay? Do it. NFTs, there's going to be like this Bored Ape thing. Buy all of them. All of them. You're gonna get so rich. Can't really see the future, I'm afraid.
Oh, don't be like that. You can tell your old pal Dacius. I won't take no for an answer.
Yeah, do NFTs. DVD rentals have a bright future. Broadcast television is going to be the next big thing. Print media is going to make a huge comeback. DVD rentals.
Oh, of course, yeah. I was just thinking the same thing. I'll go home and buy up as much stock as I can tonight. I'm gonna make a bloody fortune.
I'll be going now.
Don't let me keep you. Thanks again for the tips, my friend.
Good evening.
Hey, Octavia.
Oh, hello. It's lovely to meet you. I've heard so much about you.
Nice to
I'm
meet you too.
thankful that you're here. I was sure the person who drove off the last pagan god would have more important things to do than visit the likes of us.
What do you mean,
But
pagan
thank
god?
you for coming and
It's
for
just
saving our
the
lives.
god.
What you did was extraordinary, and I'll never forget it. I'm living in Rome again, in a charming little flat by the Tiber, not far from my old place. Oh, and I'm training to be a crisis counselor. After you sent Galerius to persuade Ulpius not to take his own life, I was inspired.
Oh,
I
that's
just want to
sweet.
spend the rest of my life helping people, like you helped him.
Oh, that is sweet. Hey Pandora, how are you? How has your day been? Have you had time to test the model?
Thank you. That means a lot. And you.
Good evening. Greetings.
Hey Olivia, good to see you. Looking well.
Thank you for your kind words and for liberating us all.
Hello there.
In all the time I was in the underworld, I never once imagined that I might end up in a place so much like Elysium. I'm recovering. Octavia was kind enough to let me stay with her for a while,
At least until I'm well enough to be independent again.
7 minutes and you finished watching all of my bots on my YouTube for the algorithm? That's crazy, Crusher. Wait, are you like literally watching them? Like having them run in the background? That is crazy. I appreciate it a lot, but still that's so crazy. That is so much. You have them in the background, like muted probably, right? That is crazy. I appreciate it though, but that's crazy. You're gonna do it tomorrow. I'm excited to hear if it really helps. Read any good poems lately?
You remember that. I'm a little tired of Ovid, but that's all right. I have 2,000 years worth of poetry to catch up on now. I'm already up to the 19th century and am quite enjoying the work of a fellow named Poe. I think I may have found a kindred spirit. Men have called me mad, but the question is not yet settled whether madness is or is not the loftiest intelligence.
I'm doing good. I had a very nice, calm day. I decided to take a break today from working on commissions. So I just did what I wanted today and I feel nice. Well said.
And you?
Good to see you again, Livia. I wonder what happened with, you know, the one that peeled everyone. Wonder what happened to her. Hey, Kabosh.
It is an honor to finally meet you, Oracle. You know my name? Oh, of course. You are an oracle. You know many things. I too would like to offer my thanks for releasing us from that place and for your role in bringing us here. This world is truly wondrous. For a time, I returned to Alexandria, but they have no need of another fisherman, and I came to see there is nothing for me there. Instead, I have decided to follow the custom of your youths and backpack the world. It is a great adventure, and I have met many people from many cultures. I spent the first 25 years of my life avoiding the 42 sins that would deny me access to the afterlife. Now, I think it is time I had some fun.
That's true. I feel a little bit bad that I took a break today because it's literally my birthday in 2 days. And I will be taking a break on my birthday to like just chill and do whatever I want. And I feel bad that I already took a break today. But it's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
Indeed. Thank you, Oracle.
Happy early birthday. Thank you. In Germany, it's already Valentine's Day here. Wait, what?
What is up?
Yeah, Curti.
We meet again.
Hey, Scintilla. Hi, Scintilla.
I go by Gabriella now.
Oh.
I didn't want to be reminded of that monster every time I heard my own name. And I wanted to say thanks, and no hard feelings, for leaving me in that cistern when you did. I know it must have been a difficult decision, but it was the right one.
Yes, happy Valentine's Day, right back at you. Thanks, I appreciate you saying that. What are you doing with yourself these days?
I'm living with Ulpius on a little vineyard
Of
in
course.
Umbria. It's even more wonderful than I dreamed it would be. I'm so grateful to you for making sure he's still with us. If you're ever passing through the region, I hope you'll come and visit us. You can try some of our very own wine. Thanks. You too.
No. Are they gay? Are they in a gay relationship? See, this is what I have been saying the whole game. Rufius should just be gay for Virgil.
It's nice to finally put a face to the name. I'm Ulpius. I understand I have you to thank for sending Galerius to save my life. The way you just showed up out of the blue and stopped me from making a terrible mistake. I'll be forever in your debt.
What are you going to do with yourself these days?
I'm living with Gabriella in Umbria. We finally bought the little vineyard we always dreamed of. It'll be a little while before we know what we're doing, but every day I look at her and this extraordinary new world with all its beauty, and I think, what if I'd given up hope and missed out on all of this? So we're living each day to the fullest. And we end them all the same way, sitting together on our terrace with a glass of our wine, which the locals say is almost drinkable now, and watching the sunset over the rolling hillside.
Aww.
And I couldn't be happier.
A romance.
Thank you. I wouldn't be here without you. You too.
Are you guys? Oh, I shipped them so hard.
Nice to meet you.
Good to see you too, Rufus.
I go by Rufus now. New start.
Yeah, that checks out. Of course, new name.
Oh, and thanks, by the way, for what you did. Sorry, I'm no good with the mushy stuff.
What are you doing these days?
I live with Virgil in Rotterdam, not far from
I knew it.
It's very modern. Destroyed in the war, and it rebuilt itself. Good place for a fresh start. Haven't decided what I'm going to do with my life yet. One adjustment at a time.
It turns out you were right. The statues were really watching us.
Good to know. Anyway, it was good practice for the new world. Security cameras and smartphones everywhere. Got to stay vigilant.
You will get used to it.
You too. Look us up next time you're in the Netherlands.
I will.
We're grateful.
I wish he would like said something like, I love him, I want to kiss him, he's the love of my life, and you brought us together. Hey, Virgil.
It's so nice to finally meet you. I've heard so much about you. I wanted to thank you personally for getting us out of there. And for helping Rufus come to terms with himself. He may come off a little gruff, but once you get past that, he's a lovely fellow.
What are you doing with
I'm
yourself?
studying to be an architect again,
Mhm.
and living with Rufus in our beautiful flat in Rotterdam, just down the river from Nijmegen.
I'm sorry. Are you telling me they're not a pair?
Immensely since I was there last. Gleaming futuristic buildings and clean streets full of educated, accepting people. You natives of the 21st century have no idea how fortunate you are.
They must be gay. Tell me they're gay. I'm a throw a tantrum. Yes. Right in front of me. Hey Haru, how are you doing?
As Rufus said in his own laconic way.
Yeah, he's Dutch.
"If you
That's
ever
why
visit
he has an
Netherlands,
accent.
We'd love to show you around. It's the least we could do.
I will take you up on that. Oh no! I know you're gay. Kiss, please. They even stand the same way. Alright. Ancient Rome, ancient Greece, ancient Egypt, Sumer. Oh damn. I'm getting the warm feelings in my chest. It's not quite a heart attack. It's more nice. Oh god, apropos heart attack. I actually forgot to talk about something. That's going to be a story for the DMs, I feel like. If your professor doesn't want any changes tomorrow, you're done for the semester. Oh, that's so exciting! Congratulations! That must feel so nice to have finished it. Hey, Elle.
I hope you enjoyed that.
I did.
Now, there's one more person I wanted to introduce you to.
Is it Persephone? It is Persephone.
Sorry if I frightened you.
Just a little joke I've been saving for a long, long time.
I recognize that voice.
Allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Proserpina,
Aww.
former goddess of the cycle of life and renewal, and now a regular mortal. I wanted to meet you in person, and thank you for freeing all these people, and me. I hate to think what would have happened to us without your intervention.
You were whispering to me all along?
Indeed. Suffice it to say that while Pluto was controlling the eyes and ears of each golden statue, I was able to control their tongues and whisper to you when he was distracted. I am sorry my messages were so cryptic. There were only ever brief windows in which I could speak to you without being detected.
What's for the DM? Oh, just family drama in my family. My parents, they're going to drive to Ukraine on the 1st of March. And there's some drama happening around it that has a lot to do with like alcoholism and stuff. So I feel like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't be talking about it on stream. You did what you could, thank you. You created the time loop.
I did. I may have given up my immortality, but I still retain my gifts as the goddess of the cycle of life and renewal. After witnessing Pluto punish countless poor souls over thousands of years, I knew this generation, the final wave, would not survive. So I tried to give them a way to buy more time. A second chance. Rather, as many second chances as they needed to avoid his wrath.
Also, side note, my mother keeps like calling shuttle buses that drive to Ukraine. And some of them just straight up don't want to drive because of the war that is happening. They're like, we're not driving there for any foreseeable future. You have to call someone else. And she's trying to gaslight the people she calls so they adjust their driving schedule to her needs. Because they will be there for 2 weeks. And they're like, we don't do that. That our schedule does not align with that. And she's like, yeah, but you see, my mother died. And life has been so horrible to me. And, you know, it would be really nice if you could adjust your schedule so we can use your bus to get back home in time for our work. And it's like, girl, you cannot gaslight a whole company into adjusting to your fucking needs. But she is trying, and it's... I'm cringing. I'm cringing so hard. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I can't. What became of Pluto?
I don't know what happened to him. I haven't heard from him, and I rather hope it stays that way.
He was very hot. Persephone. Come on. What became of Karen?
Oh, she inherited dominion over the underworld. Last time we spoke, she was working on a new world of some kind. She wouldn't say what it was, but I'd be surprised if you don't run into her again. I imagine we all will, one day.
Is this like the next game teaser?
And you, although it feels like I've known you forever. Oh, and one last thing. Do you remember all those golden
I do.
statues scattered throughout the city? Good, because they remember you. Well done, my friend. Of all the heroes who ever journeyed to the underworld and returned,
And that's a nice crotch.
you came close to achieving antidote. Hercules, Orpheus, Theseus, and Aeneas would be proud.
Wait, those are all the people? Oh god. All the people that got peeled. All the people that got peeled. They're not here. Oh, see, this is what I was scared of. And I shot so many of them too. Oh god. I'm a horrible person. Oh god.